News from the COP26 UN Climate Conference, November 4th. 23 countries made commitments to phase out coal. 5 of the world's top 20 coal-producing countries made the promise to phase out coal at COP26 Energy Day. South Korea, Indonesia, Vietnam, Poland and Ukraine. It was one of many announcements. Countries also pledged to ramp up clean power and ensure a just transition away from coal in a new global coal to clean power transition statement. HSBC, Fidelity International and Ethos are among the banks and financial companies that have pledged to stop sponsoring unrestricted coal mining. A group of 25 countries, including Italy, Canada, the United States and Denmark, as well as public finance institutions, have signed a joint statement led by the United Kingdom, committing to ending international public support for the unabated fossil fuel energy sector by the end of 2022 and prioritizing support for the clean energy transition instead. This may divert an estimated $17.8 billion in annual public funding away from fossil fuels and towards the renewable energy transition. 20 new countries, including Vietnam, Morocco and Poland, have pledged to build no new coal plants following similar announcements by Pakistan, Malaysia and the Philippines earlier this year, and building on the No New Coal Power Compact, which was launched in September by Sri Lanka, Chile, Montenegro and European partners. India, Indonesia, the Philippines and South Africa have announced partnerships with the climate investment funds to speed up the transitions away from coal power, backed by a dedicated $2 billion Accelerating Coal Transition Investment Program, which is described as the first ever effort to advance a just transition from coal power to clean energy in emerging economies. The Asian Development Bank has announced pioneering collaborations with Indonesia and the Philippines to encourage the early retirement of coal facilities. This is the first time that a COP chair has given this problem top priority and set a firm deadline for international fossil fuel funding. These announcements came on the heel of an $8.5 billion pact to promote South Africa's fair transition to sustainable energy, which was unveiled on Tuesday at the World Leaders Summit. The first global oil and gas exit list has been released by NGOs. The World Oil and Gas Exit List was developed by Urgewald and 20 NGO partners as a large public database that covers 966 oil and gas corporations that account for about 95% of global oil and gas output. According to a news release, Google provides thorough information that allows users to quickly identify the largest oil and gas expansionists as well as the firms responsible for the dirtiest and most contentious kind of oil and gas production. PetroChina, China National Offshore Oil Corporation, Shell, Sinopec and Mexico's Pemex are the 5 companies with the highest annual capital expenditures on oil and gas exploration. Within the next 1 to 7 years, 506 upstream oil and gas firms intend to add 190 billion barrels of oil equivalent to their production portfolios. Qatar Energy, Gazprom, Saudi Aramco, ExxonMobil and Brazil's Petrobras round out the top 5.